Testing. Okay, so that works. How about this part? Okay, I think it's working. Yeah. Excellent. Welcome back. Sorry about that. We're gonna do another one of our um, recordings with pauses and maybe not so much talking, but maybe more talking. Who knows? We'll see how the mood strikes me. So when we last left our heroes, we have steel operations up and running. I am gonna convert my modular frame recipe over to being our alternative recipe. So what we need is one of these is now going to run two different assemblers, and we just need steel pipes to come in, and we need 20 a minute to do that efficiently. So let's see how much steel pipe we're actually making. We're making 20 a minute. Okay, so that's... But this also is faster, right? Even if I'm running it at... Like, let's see if I'm just running one of these. 3 a minute, and you're doing, what, 2 a minute? I don't think that's what's supposed to be happening here. Oh, that's why, because this is not the modular frame. You're making 2 a minute. So, ideally, we need to be doing more pipe. Is pipe the thirsty one, or is beam the thirsty? Don't know why there's just this fucking Sarlacc death pit in the middle of my nice, beautiful steel. I also dislike this. There we go, pave the world. Are you the thirsty one? No, you're the thirsty one. So conceivably we could do a lot more. Let's see if we ran... So we're running 2 foundries right now. And 2 foundries is running... is making what? So 90, and you wanted 60, right? Yeah, you wanted 60. So why don't we not do that? And we do instead another constructor whose whole job is just going to be this is going to look a little wonky. Okay, fine. We won't do straight. Well, actually, straight looks fine. Yeah. But it's just... this thing is kind of in the way. Don't worry about it. Okay. And are you making pipe? Okay, yeah. So your whole job is going to be to bring pipe. Over here. Does each one of you want 20? No. Okay, cool. 2 of you want 20. Nice. Okay, so... Oh, and that means these don't need to be operating this. I guess this is just one of these. So I've got an extra constructor now. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a minute. For now... you are going to split. 2 assemblers. And you guys are going to make alternate steel frames. And then, I don't consider this. This is kind of the limit for me on how far is a long range belt. Actually, you know what? You should be elevated. Is that the same height? Like that? Yeah. Okay, that's gonna make us way, way more. I'm missing iron plate. That's hilarious. Okay, let's. It's not that funny, but. And a merger, and we're done. Okay, and now we've got pipe coming. which means that we've got modular frames coming. We're going to be making 6 a minute, which is way better than what we were making, what, 2 a minute previously? That's huge improvement. Yeah, what was our previous output? 2 a minute, and now we're making 6. We're making 3 times as much just by converting over to steel. So we love steel. We love steel. Okay. All right, that is all settled now. So what's next? I guess we're probably going to start running into power problems again. Pretty soon here. Yeah. The blue line is starting to become very close to gray line, so let's gather some advanced materials and head over to the coal factory. That's our frames, and then unfortunately we have to go all the way to the other side to get rotors. Come on, I had it there for a second. Clean this up a little bit. Pave the world. This is my perfection in form here. Oh yeah, that's a lot of rotors. You'll love to see it. Well, I love to see it. Truck here? Nope, truck's not here. Maybe if we like catch up to the truck, we'll hop on, and then I could eat my breakfast. Yep, we'll catch up to the truck if I'm not stupid about my sliding, which we all know I am. So here comes Death Corner here. No, come back! Come back! Come back! I'm trying to be safe. There we go. Cool. Now I can do a little hands-free ride. Okay, and we have arrived. So, the yellow scared me for a sec. Those are the backup bioreactors. Now, let's, a foundry wants 45 coal a minute, and we're running 2 of them, so 90 coal a minute. So I really only have 30 coal a minute to pull from this thing. That's okay, I suppose. So 30 coal a minute is what, 2 of these? Yeah, 2. So throw down 2 right here. Now, I'm guessing... See, I could split this thing perfectly. I could also do a manifold. So if I split it 4 ways, I split 2 and then 2, so I split 4 ways, I'd get each belt is doing 30. Um, oh, this is interesting though, because I also need to account for the fuel of the truck. That's because the truck is burning. Hold on. I cannot. Can I learn things about the truck? No. No, I cannot. Can I rename it from here? No, I can't. Okay, whatever. Um, okay. So the truck is burning something like 40 a minute, which means is this thing actually depleting? No, it's not. Tell me there's more coal over here. That would really help. How close is that? 147? I think we're just gonna expand. This coal is I think this coal is just gonna be for home. And we'll just expand out that way. Just go on an expedition. Where was that? So there's 2 kind of equidistant in this direction. Do I have that thing on me? Yes, I do. Is it loaded? Yeah. So we just need to bring power here because we're not going to need to drive. Is that it? It's right there. Cool. Yeah. You're going to need 8. Why don't we just expand it out. I did not bring enough concrete for this. I did not. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. 4 water extractors, 1 miner, 8 coal power generators. Plenty of that. Just make sure you have some. Make sure you have some of that and that. The buffers, I'd love to put buffers in, but they're really not that necessary. Okay, what's that gonna cost me? Wait, where's my to-do list? Add to to-do list. Yeah, where's my to-do list? It should be showing, shouldn't it? Oh, no. Q, F, M, V, H, X, N. The heck happened to my to-do list? HUD. Where's my to-do list? It's supposed to be, like, over here. Yeah. I don't know why that's not showing. That's really frustrating, because that's an important part of the planning of this game. Then we're gonna go try and catch this tractor, but it's way faster than me uphill. Because I can't gooch slide uphill. Weird sentences. Thought I could get one more gooch slide in there. But alas, and then also steep downhill because I can't gooch bounce downhill either, or I will die. There we go. I feel like this isn't even close to as fast as the gooch bounce. But it's hands off, which is kind of nice. But I'm done with my breakfast now, so. Oh god! I think I like closed my to-do list and I don't know how to open it again. Ooh, dismantle filter? What the heck? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'll have to look at that. Gee, just foundations. Oh, that's cool. It won't dismantle anything else. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually a huge game changer for doing mass. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Satisfactory to-do list not showing. Oh, wow. Look at that. With any menu open, move your mouse to the far right of the screen and it will turn black. Okay, so... Oh. Ah! Got it. There we go. Got it. That's what I want to see. So I need more cable. Interesting. And let's see if our steel is done so that we can have Logistics Mark III. Do we have 200 of each yet? Oh, we got 200 of each, apparently. Well, we have 200 pipe. Oh, that's hilarious. Where's... I have like several stacks of this somewhere in this box. In this box. Really cannot wait to have that hover pack.
Milestone reached.
This is pretty
Improved
big,
storage
and I can get it
containers and
right
the
now.
conveyor belt Mark III
I
provide the
think.
obviously necessary tools for
This is
improving your
also very
current setup.
useful, but I can't make it
Production
yet.
speed is of the
I can't make
essence
that
after
yet.
all.
Yeah, fuck it.
So work hard.
I
Work
can't
as if every
actually put
person you
anything
have
in it
ever or will
because I
ever
gotta wait
love
5
is
minutes, but
depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning. Fix-It psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
uh-oh. I might die here. Yep, that was not good. Oh well. We'll come in. We gotta make a new chainsaw to take this stuff out, but start with 2 of these. I'd like them to be near each other. Okay. Let's get power line back here. Can we fire these things up? Or is that gonna crash everything? Blue line is now over gray line, but that's okay. That's just potential. One of those good ideas is just to have like way too many pumps on things. Okay, let's do 4 of these right here. I guess we can have it going kind of backwards. Yeah, that'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, reinforced iron plates. No. That's a pain. Okay, well, we're just gonna like... Wait, Mark 3s! Ooh, Mark 3s. We'll just come and upgrade them later. Start putting splitters in. How about 1 down? How about like that? Is like that? Okay. And do you like that? No, you do not. How about we just put the pipeline junction like way back here? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3 rather. Noodle works. Yeah, that's acceptable to me. One, 2, 3, 4. So it goes to here. H 1, 2, 3. Pipe goes from here to here. Okay, y'all getting water? begins. I need like basically all the reinforced plates we have right now. And then we can upgrade to advanced steel products. And then I think actually Hypertube is going to be one of those things that... Truck? What the fuck was that? I'm getting like all the noise right there. That's so weird. Audio engineering in this game is a little wonky. And by a little wonky, I mean kind of totally busted. And a meow. Morning, 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 morning. So this is kind of an obscure joke, but someone might get it. These things are like if in Mass Effect the Hanor and the Hanor, the jellyfish guys, and the Elcor, the like elephant guys, if they had a baby. Hanar, yeah, Hanar and Elcor. Go get some reinforced plates. Doop. 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 And let's go deliver. Oh, I don't have the pieces for this in my inventory. So let's go pick up our hopefully hundreds and hundreds of modular frames since we upped our output here. It's not going to be that much. Oh, I was honestly expecting it to be like 50 and it was 150. I'll take that. And then this is going to be like fucking stacked. Yeah. Love pipe. All my niggas love pipe. You heard me.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model,
nice.
just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
So in order to make the wrapped concrete, I forget what it's called, the encased industrial beam, you need steel beams and concrete. That's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be tricky, but why is this hole here? I dislike hole. You heard me. Yeah, it's gonna start getting sticky. And I'm gonna start needing to make like a more central hub. I wonder how far I am from smart splitters. Because that's what I need. Before I make like the big central hub, I need smart splitters. Because I'm gonna have trucks bringing in lots and lots of products. And I would prefer that all of those can kind of go on one giant sushi belt and be sorted from there. Yeah, I would prefer that, but can't always have what we want. Oh, this is a concrete node. Can Okay, possibilities are opening up. If we have an iron node nearby, we are in business. But in all honesty, we're probably not in business. It's fine. Okay, you need to be a Mark II. You need to be a Mark II. And then all these guys need to be Mark IIs. Oh, and you need an encased industrial beam to become a Mark II. Yeah, that's pain. But it's doable. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these ones are getting water pressure. They're getting coal. Life is good. Okay, we just need to make the second watering system. Oh, hey! You are illegal. Your presence here is illegal. Nice. go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We should have coal. Coal power. Alright, buddy. Let's take a look at the power grid now. Oh yeah. Yeah, gray line go up. That is what we're looking at. So, cool. That's sorted for now. 8 more coal plants. Okay. And I think that when we double that, when we do Mark II, yeah, we could just double that when we do Mark II miners. So. All right, let's see. What's the next? What's next? What's next? I think there's another coal over there. So we've got, so the reality is that we have plenty of power, like, sort of to spare here. Don't like that sitting there. Okay, so let's go kind of manually, not manually, not with the crafting table, but let's go manually make some encased beams. Okay. Oh, hey, Mr. Dog. You're a good dog. Are you gonna go get me something? Or lead me somewhere? Where'd that dog go? If I remember correctly, the dog will, like, lead you to stuff. But I never really did this mechanic, so I don't... Or it'll, like, grab stuff for you. So I'm not sure how to do it. Maybe he's just trying to lead me to that cave down there. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, let's just sort of set up a manual system here. And then what do I need? I need concrete. Oh god, it's like super duper manual. We'll just set it up out here. Super temporary. We'll put it like right here where our first assembler went. Okay. Just make me a stack. And I guess put it in there. So we're gonna need 50 for... Let's see, how far are we? You know, like I need to know. Okay, so we definitely need to do... Is it really? We can't possibly need to do phase 2 of this. Like I can make these smart plates, and I guess I can make the automated wiring once I get Hypertube, or I guess I can do automated wiring now. But how the heck am I supposed to do these like advanced frames? I don't think I have those unlocked. I do! Oh no! Oh no, so I'm almost certain that in order to unlock... yeah, this is still supposed to be in phase 2, right? Are these all phase 1? Oh, that's... Yeah, phase 2, phase 2. Complete phase 2. So these are all waiting for phase 2 to happen. God damn! Okay, so... how do I make versatile frameworks? Probably something on this. Okay, that's not too bad. That's gonna be a pain in the ass because I don't have stators going. That's a super big pain in the ass. Okay, well, people... Well, I guess I said that this is a super big pain in the ass, but these are still all just iron products. These are all just iron products, so... Technically speaking, I could do this off of one iron node. It would just be slow as fuck. How much does it cost? Okay, so it takes 10, and it takes one more portable miner, which let's go make a portable, like a stack of those. This is another one of those few things that you cannot actually make without the use of a crafting bench. You can't make them automatically. We should make a chainsaw. The Xenobasher is nice too, but I don't like to fight stuff in melee range, so... Okay, so let's just let's take a look as to what this does to a motherfucker. Yeah, it doubles it. Holy shit. That's pretty cool. So, what are like our choke points? So if I don't know what our transmission rate of coal is, but we could definitely double our coal, and I wouldn't mind. Which would, double our steel, I mean. Because I'd love to put this thing back on double making more of these beams, making an actual optimal amount of beams. Yeah, let's utilize our blueprint maker here. So this is going to be the double foundry. Make this just real good looking. So, what if we just did it like this? This would be kind of sexy. I have a vision. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is actually somewhat elegant. Easy. 2 inputs. Awesome. Okay, you're gonna make steel, and you're gonna make steel, and then we're gonna power this whole thing. Then we're going to do just the two, you know. Okay, so merger right in between. Leave it pretty far back. Oh, come on. Fine, fine. Merger closer like this. Don't have a ton of space here, people. Appreciate it if you'd be a little bit more considerate. Splitter. Jam that shit right up on there. And then another merger. Well, let's do the constructor. Constructor. Here. And constructor. There. And another merger. Merger. Jammed up on it. This one's that one. Are you serious right now? that should work. Then we just need outputs, but outputs are for suckers, apparently. So we're going to save this. This is going to be steel production Mark 1. We're going to do a new... No. We're going to do... I want a new... This one's going to be production. It's going to be factory. Select icon. Apply. Add subcategory. Whatever. We'll figure that part out later. This is going to be a... Show me a steel. That's fine. Cool. And then clear it, please. Nice. Alright, so now what I can do... All I have to do... This is where this game like really starts to kick off. Go to blueprints, go to production, steel production Mark 1. I'm missing 20 rotors. How can I just built it? How am I missing parts? Oh, I know why. It when you clear the production, it doesn't go into your inventory. It goes into this box. And that's actually kind of useful because it lets you know what the blueprint cost in one kind of role. Okay, steel production Mark 1. Have it right here. Hopefully everything works. Then all we have to do is have our steel. And you need to be... Steel goes in one of these. Steel goes into one of those. And then you just have to hook up one of the power poles. And then iron goes into the other one. Now this should work, but oh, you know what I didn't do? Set these up. So here's the part that's a little sticky. First of all, let's see if I can sneak a merger in here. That is very tight. Are you getting any? Yeah, okay. And are you still getting any? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, that's sorted. Yeah, we're just gonna upgrade the iron so that we're utilizing all of our coal. Modular frames. Modular frames. Let's go get some modular frames. We also need to do that, and that, and that. Go pick up from the copper mine. Copper definitely needs to be upgraded at some point, but it's kind of a low priority. We should be producing 30 a minute. Yeah, 30 iron beam a minute. Or steel beam, rather. 30 steel beam a minute is pretty dang good for this point in the game. I can definitely swing that.
After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production.
Nah, that's
To
never gonna happen again.
simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for
Love these.
significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Is there any, like, new equipment? No, I don't think so. There is, like, always gonna be more and more things that we can buy here. Okay. Damn! That's smoking. 240 a minute, and what does a Mark III do? 270 a minute? Hell yeah. So now we're working with, like, units of 240. Love that. And this thing's probably just fucking full of coal. Okay. Let's make these Mark IIIs. I need beams. I need beams! Because I need to make everything involved with coal a Mark III. Because I feel like we're not ever unloading all of the coal. Yeah, and that's inefficient. What is this? Oh, yeah, this is my sort of silliness. That's some long-range building right there. Okay, I think it's everything is done except for the big one up there. Don't forget that. And that. Okay. I need 24 steel beams, so that's like less than a minute. Did you start working properly? Yeah, good. We just got a shit ton of pipe. Love that. Love pipe. Let's get 500 of this. and 300 of that and just deliver them so we can start making hypertubes. I don't know what hypertubes are going to cost us, but I'd love to start putting them in. Anything new here? No, nothing new here. Cool. Yeah. Can't
Milestone reached.
Can't
By
go
adding
past that.
hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also error%
Pipe.
safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fix-It listened to your dreams. We watched them.
Pipe isn't
We
too
took
bad.
expensive notes.
Copper sheet
Hypertubes,
isn't that bad.
because Fix-It makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Why are you slow? That's why you're slow. Okay, let's start really emptying these things. Because is this thing entirely full? Holy crap, that is wild. So we're making steel at pretty high rates right now. I think what I should do though is I should split off. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna get a splitter here instead of a merger. Actually, I need a splitter and a merger. Fuck it, this thing's moving. Uh-oh. The lift in. Put a splitter here. And a merger. Actually, yeah, we'll put the merger back where it was. So half of our, yeah. Now, is it connecting, is the question. It is. Cool. And you're making 30 and you're making 30? You're making 20, you're making 20. Okay, Mark 1s are fine for that then. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to save and pause. Alright, we are back. I must look like a schizophrenic because, like, no time passes for you, but, like, I get very confused as to what I'm doing. Are you getting steel? You are getting no steel. That would be why you're not producing any steel. This makes this much easier. Okay, so we should be producing this as fast as we can. Let's go clear out the concrete situation. You know, like, if I could get coal over here. I've got iron and I've got concrete. Warrants further thought, but at the same time, let's see. You're doing 120. And each one of you wants, like, yeah, 45. So that's actually working at full efficiency. It's so simple. So we got iron here. We still got 2 more nodes of iron to work with. Well, here's another thought. What I can do is I can have it, instead of like, yeah. How about this? Let's try this. Got another idea. What if it takes iron back with it, and then over there we've got iron, we've got coal, and we've got. Actually, let's just, well. Seriously? Is there any iron that direction? Oh, okay, there's iron. There's iron right there. So maybe we can have like a transatlantic situation here. I know there's one like right here. Just let this go a little harder. Oh, gotta redo my headset. Seriously? Is that where it is? Could have sworn it was like here, right before the. Maybe that's like one of those random nodes. Stand by, folks. Changing a battery. All right. I guess I should start making a. Yeah. I'm sick of not having a hypertube. Gonna try and have this be a little bit legit too, not like super duper noodly. Hopefully this is the last time I have to build. I have to walk this way. Invalid placement. That's invalid about it. No. Hypertube. So, we have a rule against long distance belts and pipes, but hypertubes do not count. I mean, this is literally the purpose for this thing, is to travel long distances. I'm out of copper sheet. Of all the things to run out of, I was expecting... Oh, here. We'll just do this. Oh, I need more encased industrial beam. I thought I was going to be alright there. I thought I could just make another entrance and I'd be good. But I was wrong. Now this doesn't have to, like, connect, yeah. I feel like the tractor's about to run me over. You know what I'm going to put here? I'm going to paint this thing. It's going to be red for this is where I died. Like a dumbass. Do you have all the beam you could need? You do not. And we will need more pipe too. Let's grab a couple more of those. Now you can't actually enter this thing because, I actually don't know what's going to happen if I get to the end. It might spit me out in a way that is death, so. Or also, just in case, I'm a little, like, worried about getting flung. Oh, no, you can actually turn around in these things. And I'm considering, actually, you know, I was saying I'm not going to use, like, the exploit where you, like, create essentially what is a railgun for the guy, to fling yourself super long distances. But I was just thinking, I might use the same design just to, like, establish speed, to, like, get up to speed. I'd be okay with that. I kind of like, though, like, going through the underground method that I had on my first game, but that's definitely, like, against our rules here. It's clipping the rock a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I don't know if the tractor can actually go fit under that. Rotor. God damn it. Can I just like disassemble one of these things? I really wouldn't mind. Anyone made with a rotor? Yeah, you know what? Sorry, you're gonna give one up for the team here. We'll come back and make another one. One of those things that I should probably like look into before. Okay, let's go home. Thunk. It really does make a satisfying thunk noise. And now, what's nice is that this is totally hands-free, and it's fast. It's a lot faster than the truck. Ow. I alt-tabbed out. I can still see the screen, but Satisfactory. High tube speed. Okay, hypertube cannon. That's what we're looking for. You don't have to. I guess the idea is that you don't have to make it. Okay. Build a line of hypertube supports with an entrance connected by short segments. Using more than 17 entrances in an open chain is discourages as it launches the players off the map boundary. Um, okay, show me. Okay, that's great, but what are the pieces here? So every 4 meters, hypertube support. Place a hypertube entrance at the front of each segment. Now place a hypertube support, but really, this would be a lot easier if you could just people would. Okay, so let's do a little experimenting here. So first, you make an entrance into the tube, okay? You have like a tube that goes around and around. And then the idea is that you have like a okay, what I want is a cyclotron. I want it to go around and around. Entrance segment. I guess, so that must be an entrance. And then so put in a support. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Tube cannon. How about you just like give me a very simple picture? Hypertube cyclotron. I don't want it to launch me up. I just want it to like send me into the. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video while I'm not doing anything, and I guess I'll have to pause the game too, because yeah. Okay, I think I understand how it works. You have. I don't know what the fuck I was building here. Okay, so what you do is you build a, like... First you do this, where this is like the adjoining branch, okay? You can't actually enter here because it's not an entrance, but that's fine. So, then we'll make our cyclotron here. You start with like a support. And then like a support. A support. Then a support. And then what you do is you put like entrances going each direction like this. Yeah, what we'll do is here, this is a little. We'll sort of make it like first based off of this. like that. And this is nice because... No, I actually don't think this is nice. I think this... no, if you just go straight, it'll go straight, and you'll just put out there. Perfect. Okay. So this is the direction of, like, ultimate ingress. So... we'll do, like... well, let's just... we'll put it on the other side. So we'll do this, goes around... Ooh, it's mashed up, and then you go 1, 2, I think. One, two. So entrance there, entrance there, entrance. God damn, the rotor machine is working. In fact, why don't you, like, scale up a little bit? Make sure you've got everything you need. Okay, entrance. Is it which direction is it supposed to be going? Yeah, that way. I think this is how you're supposed to do it. And then what I'll do, oop, I don't like that. Want it to be a little more like, can you do straight? No, you can't. How about auto 2D with noodle? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Then can you do like another branch like this? Yes, because if I do it this way, this will work well because then you can't get all jacked up on... Okay, this is possibly a bad idea. I don't know how to test it other than just with my tender body. So we're just gonna, like, science the shit out of this, so to speak. And, you know, make sure that we leave everything important behind before we use our tender body to... Okay. Well, here goes fucking nothing. Although, this needs to be powered, doesn't it? No, it is powered. All of it's powered, right? Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen when I do this. Okay, well, that's a good thing, I suppose. That's an entrance, right? Okay, does it need, like... I think it needs, like, a tiny segment of... Oop, I see. It needs a segment of... Ah! Let me out! It needs a tiny segment of thing connected to it, so like... No! I knew this was gonna happen. Okay. So, maybe like that? And then we do like an entrance. How about this? Does this work? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's actually okay. Holy shit. Okay, well I accidentally made what I was trying to make. Oh! Jesus Christ. Okay, well remember being so careful about like making sure I get all my shit out of my pockets before testing it, and then I'm just like, whoops. All right, that's awesome. We're definitely gonna make a blueprint of it. If you go 17 of those little gaps, it will launch you off of the map. Um, but we're never gonna do this with like an open cannon on the other side, you know? What I want to see is this not even give me an option to like go the other way. Yeah, it's just gonna be defaulted to going. There we go. Okay, cool. This is cool, but it could be cooler. So we're gonna do this. A support. Actually, you know what? Let's like disarm this thing before I fuck with it. So what I like about this is that this isn't like the official design. This is kind of my own take on it. And I like things that are like that. Tudadunk, tudadunk. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. We can do one more. Oh, I gotta make one more support, like, right here. Okay. Okay, okay, and that's the entrance. Okay, let's dump our shit. And once more into the breach, my lads. You just have to mash it. Okay, so I'm struggling a little bit with the is this violating the like magic floating things or things like that, but honestly, it's too fun. I'm gonna keep it. I'm keeping it. So let's go put this in the blueprint maker so that I can just plug it in wherever we are. Not to mention it's convenient. See, what's nice is that it really is just like helping me save some time. It's not changing the fundamental rules of this the spirit rather of this here challenge run. Can just do that to pick it up. Okay, let's go over to the blueprint maker and turn this monstrosity into something real classy looking. Okay, so first we start out with the entrance. The entrance like this. It's just gonna start out like this. Entrance here. Actually, I lied. Then we will have a hypertube going to another branch like that. And that will be launch. I'll kind of like have a tube coming off of it. Actually, it's obvious enough. Then we need a support to be right there. Make it kind of nice, you know. And then okay, so first is a entrance, and then a tube, and then an entrance, and then a tube, and then an entrance, and then a tube. I guess we'll do one more. Okay, I guess we won't do one more. Spoil sport. Damn it. I didn't put an entrance on that thing. Okay. And then we need to have a power pole. We'll just make like the central one right here. Going to just be a little bit economical about it. Oh, we can just have one. Okay, and all I need is just some more encased. And you're not producing right now, which is a little bit of a problem. Yeah, 64. But this is definitely going to be our next thing we need to, like, automate. But we're... with this new transport system... Actually, yeah, just... Transport, entrance, and here we are. And then I would love to make a sign, but I don't have signs yet, so. Okay. First, an icon. You know what? I want this thing to look like a rail cannon, but I don't think I have something that's gonna look like that. Oh, here. Yeah, I could dig that. So this is the Cyclotron Mark 1. Gonna have to do a new category. This is gonna be transport. And make it like a hot rod. There we go. Okay, cool. And save. And clear. And take. And let's go. So now I'm going to go make another one at the other side. In. Gotta just mash E. Okay, cool. That's the proper exit right there. The entrance Cyclotron Mark 1 will look like this. Blueprints, Cyclotron Mark 1. Yeah, that is Earth. I don't like that. I want it to be blue, yeah. Is it gonna connect to both? Wow. Is it actually gonna connect to both? Wow, cool. That's kind of nice. Oh, but I can't get it to, like, I want to rotate it. How about H? Nudge? Nudge? No. Why is it like... How about this? think this will work. I think everything's gonna be alright. But I'm not certain. Kinda want that wall to be a little bit more robust. Okay. Well, once more into the breach. How do I get out? I'm mashing E. Okay, so this might be a problem. That was unfortunate. But I'm gonna call that a glitch of the game, not a player death. Because it worked fine over here. But it did fling my corpse very far. I'm gonna have to go get my death crate. And in order to do that, I am gonna have to touch grass, but bear with me. We're doing glitch mitigation here, so I would love to, like, that's hilarious. Okay. And we're back. Why was I not able to... I have to approach this thing carefully. It's a fucking bomb. Why was I not able to, like... No, 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 no! Oh, God. God damn it, not again. I told you. Would I have to, like, look in a different direction? No? Okay. Well. Same thing. It's making me nervous to be standing on grass, though. Okay, so, first of all, please just deactivate this whole thing. Okay. If I make it just like that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so now it works. Cool. I don't know what was up with that. So, like, vertical junctions do not work at high speeds or something. I'm not sure. I don't know if holding E will do it. I've been mashing E. Okay. Yeah, just holding E doesn't work. Mashing E works. Nice. Wham! Make a stain on that fucking door. Okay, so that's fun. I guess I don't need that entrance anymore? Yeah. Let's see if that makes a difference. Zoom, motherfucker. Zoom. Let's see if this has some sort of catastrophic consequences. Nah, fine. It just means that you don't get sucked back into it and have to go on a low speed. Slowly. And we're back at coal. Nice. Yeah, and that means I don't get accidentally sucked back into this thing. Cool. I dig it. I dig it good. Oh, we need to remake this. I think that's the right placement? Nope, it's not. There we go. That's the right placement. Cool. Alright. What's next? What's next? We need to start, let's take a look at the tech tree real quick. I'm gonna pause. Alright, so we're a long way from getting trains. We're like several tiers, several like full four groups of tiers away. So our next project is actually going to be kind of expanding out the tech tree. There's Caterium right there that we're gonna try and pick up. Actually, I'd kind of want this to not just be like a open hole. I'd rather at least have like a support on it. You know, kind of a little classier. Okay, let's go get that Caterium. Because we need to like start expanding the tech tree a little bit. I know there's Caterium somewhere around here. I think it's here. Yeah. Whoa, 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 busy. I need to get closer. Can't fit under it, seriously. Can I jump over it? Yeah, fine. Ugh, I don't like this. Don't like this at all.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Do some MAM research. It's MAM! That video, that tranny doing the... getting mad at somebody, calling him a dude.
The
Okay,
metal
now I
has
can...
been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Okay, let's make another one of these so we can just start making smart plates. God damn, see, this is the problem. The rotors are way the fuck over there, and the plates are way the fuck over there. It's okay. What I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna get like a big load of rotors. And just do it that way. Don't need that. Sort me for a second. Don't need all, well, need one or two of those. Need one or two of those. Don't need that. That's garbage. The rest of that is probably necessary. Oh, don't need that. Well, put that in here. Okay, just gonna go get like a big load of rotors, and then we'll make the production plant over here. We'll make it over here by the main plate manufactory. Is this the main plate manufacturer? Yes, it is. Cool. Can you guys spare a split here? Nice. You gonna make plate. Smart plating. And you're gonna take all my rotors. Except give me a stack, yeah. Okay, cool. Get working on that. And why don't you get started with a load like this? And a load like that. Okay. We'll just let that run 2 per minute, so what do I need? 250? 120? 120? It's gonna take 2 hours? Unacceptable! I mean, that's better. It's not great, but it's better. So that's an hour. That's going to be an hour. Alright, let's go think about the other problems we've got. Like, we could just do, like, a shit ton of... Oh, I could make the the mass industrial storage if I wanted to right now. Yeah, we'll work on that in a minute. What is yours? Your beef is frames and steel beams. Yours is stators and cable, which is god damn. That's a fucking bastard of a. Well, at least only 25. So we're probably gonna do that one manually first. So, power situation right now. Yeah, plenty. So I can make a bunch of manual things. Not a big deal. Man, we need to fix copper in a big way. Just gonna make this one right here, just right in the fucking middle of everything. Just fuck it. You're gonna make stators first. Get wire and pipe. Au contraire. Is that whole grid off? Tell me you have no power. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. How many stators do I need? 1 to 1, so I need 25 stators. 25 stators is... Yeah, that should be enough. So we'll let that run. And then I guess we're gonna make just one more that makes the frames. You need modular frames and beams. So why don't you we're just gonna manually do beams. And we'll manually do frames. Get you started. This is not frames. Yeah, this is smart wiring. This is... No, that's the in for rotors. Where's frames? This is plates. Frames must be over here. Yeah. Cool. A load of plate into there, or a beam rather. Grab another for myself. Okay, we're making progress across the board, and that's what's important. Everything's working. Oh, that goes into the grinder. Um, I guess we can search for some Caterium, see if there's any nearby. I guess that just like stops the scan. 800? God damn it. That is so far. That is far. That's far as shit, although I have been here, I guess. Okay. I guess the main thing is that we need to up our steel production because these are made with steel. And these are huge. Love these. And I don't just mean that they're large. So what's cool about these is you can take this and look at how far that fucking power line goes. That's awesome. And then, yeah, see, it's like even further than I can reach with the dismantler. I just didn't want that way the fuck out there. Okay, so Caterium opens up the zip line, which allows us to travel from one of those big power poles to power pole. But the problem is that I really shouldn't use that as a way of... That's going to be like our later game, or at least later than now game, long distance traveling method. But I don't want to do that without having the hover pack, and the hover pack is several tiers away, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Let's keep making those encased things. See where we are on all our components. $37. I'm gonna start losing stuff very soon. 24. Now where are the... Oh, that's not even being made yet. Yeah. It's like, where is it? I've lost it. The advanced wirings are gonna be here. But right now it's stators. 30 stators is enough. Stators and cable. There you go. And we'll make 25 of those in 10 minutes. Not too bad. Can I turn this in, like, manually? I can. Cool. I don't need to connect a conveyor belt. I'd like to know when this starts to deplete. Like, I don't... I'm assuming you're actually draining this now. Yeah, that's good. It's still not depleting this, though. Can we? I guess we can run more foundries. It's maybe we have a issue with like No, 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 no. Okay, cool. Nice. We have an issue with like iron. Can't run any more iron than that. So it needs 45 a minute, and we're making 240. 240 divided by 45. Let's grab the old calculator here. So we're starting to be in a place where I'm doing real math. 240 divided by 45 is 5 and change. Okay, so we are actually depleting this thing now. Okay, so it's only a matter of time before even this level of steel production breaks down. That's a little sad, but what can you do? I guess the next thing is for us to just go on another grand adventure to find Caterium. So let's dump all our stuff and make like a love these, but they require steel, so for now we're gonna be sticking with these. Okay, store it all. What I want is, we'll need that, we'll need a couple of those, actually we'll need more than that. We'll need some of this, some of this, some of this, some of this, some of this. I'll bring a little bit of that, a little bit of that. A little bit of that. I guess one of those. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. A lot more concrete. And a lot more steel plate, because we gotta make a foundation wherever we go. So go get some more just regular, not steel, but iron plate. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We have cable. Enough. Now, where's that Caterium? There. Okay. We have our path. Got that thing on me. I probably should be building this with a truck path in mind, but it's kind of like tomorrow's problem. Oh, hello, beasties. Nice. Took him out clean. And we got ourselves a crash test, or a crash. Not a crash test or a crash test dummy, a crash. Ooh, and some bees to contend with. Fuck off, bees. Nice. Okay. It stays in midair and doesn't penetrate. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. That's fine. This is a low-level wreck. You can tell by the loot. I actually don't even need those plates. But it's all the same. Every hard drive is the same, so we will want the remains. Oh, that's steel, actually. That's nice. I'll take that. Okay, easy. No, these are not kosher. $175, we're close. That's more what I was hoping for. Uh-oh. I hear beasties. By a power slug. Kinda not worth it. Do not like the sound of that. Ooh, yeah, that was a close one. They can jump. You gotta be careful. Is it up there? Yeah, it is. Okay, so time to start zooping up the ramp. I don't know what the hell that noise was. And that is sufficient for our 1 every 3. Definitely some bees up here. It's fine. I can tank a couple hits. Wish I had my like beaten stick. Oh my god. Okay, I can't take that many hits. I can't take that many hits. That's too many hits. Okay, gotta run away until the bees leave me alone. Damn it. Okay, I can take one more hit, then I gotta run. But I need to put some pain on that. Shit. He already respawned. Some. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I gotta go home. Let's see what kind of progress we've made on our, Here, why don't we start making a power line home? Oh, how about we start making a power tower home? How about that? It takes 20 iron or steel beams to make one of these things? Fuck. It's expensive, dude. Okay, wire's too long, so wire goes there. There you go. Easy. Now we have power out there. This thing's gonna be a pain to route around for a truck, but for now, not a big deal. Let's see how all our little projects are going. Okay, that's good. That's good. The wiring should probably be done by now. Oh, it ran out of cable. Give it another stack, and I'll make another 10. Yeah, 20 cable. That makes sense. And keep in mind, these are 1/4 the normal prices. So it normally would be 150 or 100 wiring and 1,000 each of those two. Oy, that's rough. But see, that to me, that's just like padding. Oh, let's start the other reason I wanted to come home was to start the research of this here hard drive. And then I should probably do some research uh, on this thing. Oh, other research being conducted. Are you serious? That's gay. So I can actually have some healing capabilities. I'm wondering why you are yellow. Yeah, there's no... Oh, it's probably... Are you clogged? Is that why? I guess... You are... You only need 20 per minute. 20, 20, 20, so 60. So belts shouldn't be an issue. And each one of you is making what? 10, 15, 30, 60. Yeah, it shouldn't be clogged ever. Oh, are you not getting enough of the other thing? No, this is my perfect baby. You should... Yeah. Are you not getting enough screws? Let's just sit here and take a watch. No, it gets 25 screws before... Give it a buffer, but... Weird. The natural breathing of a machine, I guess. So here's what's fun. I'm gonna do something kind of fun here. Module frame 10. Didn't I just grab some? Oh, I put some. That's why. This is fun. What this is going to start doing now is it's going to start handling both. Why do you hate me, game? Mark II, Mark II, Mark II. Okay, so this thing is now providing iron for both of them. And this thing is now just idle, which is kind of fun. Pretty cool. And this thing's taking 15 megawatts, and this thing, even though it's a Mark 1, oh, okay, so it does take more power to do it this way. Whatever. Nodes starts becoming like the bigger chokehold. So for example, we've got this node here. We could put another, yeah. We could put a whole other, yeah, that might be a good idea. Just put another ironmongery right there. If I could get coal over here, then that would be perfect, because I could do concrete, coal, and iron, and make steel into steel, encased steel, and that would be nice. And let's not accidentally step on the ground. Okay, let's check to see if our wires are done. Our wires are done. And you need another load. We're almost halfway there with the other two. Let's go check it out, and then we'll head back out there. Now that our health has recovered. I'm sorry, are you not making... Oh, that's a problem. So first let's go get some modular frames, which are not here. They are over here. Then let's grab some steel beam. Not pipe, but beam. And then let's head out. Drop off these right here. Don't need to take those with me. Drop off my biological material. And then, yeah, hit the road. Ooh, and I need to get going here in a hot minute. So we're gonna try, or I want to beat those ridiculous little bee hive things and establish myself there, and then we'll probably call it a day after that. Oh yeah, you're right here. Let's tank the hits. killed the other one. Is that correct? Get some zoop going here. Yes? Alright, that's not exactly correct here. There's another turkey up there. Definitely like this height for this area. Okay. That's Caterium. I don't think I have the... Uh-oh, what is that? Tractor? Tractor not delivering coal? What's your problem, Tractor? Unable to reach station. Oh, hopefully my hypertube didn't fuck it up. I'm guessing my hypertube fucked it up. So we're gonna go look at our hard drive. We're gonna do some Caterium research, and then we're gonna call it a day. I like these long stretches. Lets me do my boot scoot boogie. Okay, I need to look up the recipe tier list. Oh, what the heck? Oh, no. This is too much. Bookmark this in our gaming folder, because I don't want to have to try and find it for it again. Game, yeah. Okay. our options are steel rotor. That's a C tier. Stitched iron plate. That's a B tier. That solves... No, I don't want to add copper to my... Yeah, we're not going to do that. Rescan it. Charcoal. What is that? Silica? To make way the hell more concrete? Fine concrete. Oh, it's a B tier. And then charcoal. I think they didn't even rate that one. So I guess we'll go with the fine concrete. We'll do some Caterium. And what do you need? You want actual ore, okay.
Research completed.
See, this is what I was
Caterium
looking for,
ingot
but I really
recipe
don't.
unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be focusing on that. Where is something for me though to that's nice, but sulfur is where I wanted. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a little disappointing. Let's... Yeah. We're not gonna do anything else because I am out of time. So, thanks for coming along with me. It's been a wild ride so far, as I keep saying. I'm enjoying it. Things are about to get a little more annoying, but I kind of like... I've been rolling with the punches thus far. Actually, let me go see what's going on with the tractor. Did you get stuck on my hyper launcher? This will only take a second, that's why I'm... What's your beef? Okay, it probably is that the tube is not high enough, so we're gonna... Why? Why can't you reach the station? I need you operational, bro. You're a key part of this team. Is it telling me where the break is? That is very frustrating and something that I'll have to deal with next time. Is the station, like, not powered? Is that it? Is it clipping through that thing? Ugh, God, I need to go. I really need to go, but this is bugging me. Okay, this is the last thing I'm trying. It was that. Okay, cool. Well, that makes me feel better. Thanks for coming along with me. We will end it back at home base. Splat. Okay. Thanks for coming along with me, and we'll catch you next time.